to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what makes you really great. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is this pair of gold earrings. Group 2 is this pair of gold hoop earrings. Group 3 is this gold necklace, chain. And group 4 is this gold crystal bangle. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is your reading if you chose the gold earrings. Let's see what cards you have. So first of all, from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Then from the Good Tarot you have the Wheel of Fortune again. It's called Fortune's Wheel. That's very interesting. And then the Ace of Pentacles looks like it's another circle. Everything's circular. And then here, circles. So I feel like you guys are really able to complete things. You're able to bring things to a point of completion and then start fresh things. And then you have the 10 of Fire. Wow, a 10. So completion. You're able to bring things to completion. Then from the Fountain Tarot, you have the Hermit. And from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Success. And New Beginnings. Yeah, so as I was saying, you guys are really able to bring things to completion and start new things and create success from things where other people might stumble, other people might quit when they're really close to the finish line, but you guys are able to carry things through. I'm gonna continue the reading in a second. I've got some channel messages for you. Let me just make everything organized. So these are I basically ask Spirit for messages for you for what's really great about you. So this is what Spirit thinks is great about you and what other people think is great about you. This is like what people would say about you. Best friend ever, good as gold. Maybe a risk taker, but always considers the consequences. Lets other people go first. Very good at working alone or with others. Loves very deeply, very completely. For the good of all, rather than me, me, me. And finally, ooh, legend for real, forever for real. Wow, guys. You're a real one. That's what's great about you. You are a real one. Wow. You guys really know how to... You guys know how to earn money, first of all, with success. And the Ace of Pentacles here. You guys are just really incredibly talented. I mean, you're really impressive. You're somebody that other people would aspire to be like. With Fortune's Wheel, I feel like you're really lucky as well. And I feel like you take risks, but only when you've really thought about them. And because of that, people would perceive you as luckier than... Like, you are really lucky, but people perceive everything that happens that's good for you as luck, when actually it's mainly hard work. Mostly hard work. You're very independent. You're very independent. You're very considerate. You're very compassionate. You're very interested in a lot of things. And very intelligent and very good at learning new things. Very good at absorbing information, writing, reading, thinking. And you're very, very hardworking and determined to bring things to completion, no matter what. And you like to bring things to completion because you want to start new things, because that excites you. You love starting new things. You're really great at building something from scratch when there's like absolutely nothing there, and you can create, whether you realize that or not, but you actually are. And I think that's partly because you are lucky. You are lucky and you are blessed with these double wheel of fortunes here. But having said that, I do think it's mostly down to your hard work, and I think you know how to make the most of really great opportunities that you're given. I don't think everything is handed to you. I think you just happen to come across really great opportunities, but then you take them. You put in an amazing amount of work. You actually make magic happen by the amount of work you do. Hard work. You put your back into it. You really do. You put your all into it. And because of that, you're blessed. You receive abundance eventually. It takes a long time. You have to be patient. You have to keep going when it feels like it's pointless, when it feels like everyone's against you and you're all on your own and you think you might not ever even get to the finish line. And is it even worth it? But it always, always, always leads to success for you guys, and then you're able to start something new. And I feel like you inspire other people to do the same, because you're so creative and you have so many ideas that everyone just wants to be like you. Risk taker but considers the consequences. That's really important. And most people who are risk takers are just kind of reckless and they don't really think. And most people who are very considerate don't ever take risks because they're too afraid. But with you, it's like, not only are you a risk taker, not only are you lucky, not only do you have faith in the universe and know that things will work out well for you, but at the same time, you also plan, you're also very good at researching and finding out the facts and making sure that you've crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's. You always make sure that you do everything the right way. And because of that, your risks don't really fail. Your risks generally turn out really well for you guys, I'm seeing. Best friend ever, good as gold. This is what people would say about you. You're a really good friend. You're somebody who other people, they're inspired by you. They're inspired by you, and I feel like being around you makes other people feel better. In some way, partly because you're lucky and partly because you're a really good friend. And I feel like you give really good advice with the Hermit here. And lets other people go first. So you're not selfish, again. For the good of all, rather than me. And lets other people go first. But on top of that, you also know how to create success for yourself, but you're not selfish. And very good at working alone or with other people. So even though you really could just make it on your own, but you still work with other people, you still want to help other people, you can do whatever you're asked to do, I'm seeing. Whatever's needed for the moment. Whether that be independent work and just sticking something out on your own, or whether that be being part of a team and doing something maybe lower than what you would normally do, you're fine with that. Legend for real, forever for real. You guys don't lie, you guys are very straightforward. People know where they stand with you. I feel like you will be remembered forever. Well, not like forever, but you'll be remembered by a lot of people. And some of you will be remembered forever because you're so You're so hardworking and determined to create something amazing in the world that I think fate is blessing you, and you really could create something that would be really solid and remembered for centuries for some of you. But for all of you, I think people around you will always remember you. People you meet will remember you. For the good of all. I feel like you really, really care about other people and you care about the world. Loves very deeply and completely. You want the world to be better. You want to make life better for the people around you, the people in your world. And I think you think really long term. Forever, for real. You're not a temporary person. And you don't really fuck with temporary people. You like forever things. And you're capable of building forever things. But having said that, you like new things. But for you, the point of new things is like to add to your collection. And they all meant to last. With the Hermit, I feel like you're a very spiritual person. You've been on a significant journey of growth and seeking answers and seeking knowledge. And as a result of that, you've really come into your own. You've come to a point of awareness, self-awareness, human awareness, spiritual awareness. You really shine a light for others, I'm seeing. You give really amazing advice. You're showing other people the way with something. You could be a teacher. If you're not actually a teacher as a profession, I think other people just quite often learn from conversations with you. You have really interesting conversations with everyone. They all would think you're really interesting. And yeah, I feel like you're able to close out cycles. You're able to go with the flow. You know when's the season for what. Like there's a time and a season for everything. You know when to work hard. You know when to take a break. You know when to slow down. You know when to speed up. You know sometimes things are not going to go your way, and that maybe sometimes certain opportunities are not for you if they're just not working out. But having said that, most things do work out for you guys. I think that's all I have for you, Group 1. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the gold hoop earrings. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Two of Swords. Then from the Good Tarot, you have the Star. The Ace of Water. And the Nine of Fire. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Ace of Wands. Two aces, very nice. And then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Leadership and Community. And finally, I have some messages for you, which I channeled. These are basically what people would say is really great about you, or what Spirit thinks is really great about you. And you have, can create reasons for others to be happy. Fan of magic and makes things great. Can love unconditionally. Can feel others' feelings. Makes beautiful things. Can be a very realistic thinker. finds reasons to be happy when it's sad. Really friendly. Says beautiful things. Wishes for better. Ooh, light worker. So yeah, a lot of you guys are very, very, very healing in the world. You're a very healing presence in the world on a large scale for a lot of people. And if you don't already identify with the whole light worker label, then I would recommend you look into it a bit more, because I feel like you have a very, very bright light with the star there, and with the Ace of Water, I feel like you, and the Ace of Wands. And community here, I feel like you have the power to heal a lot of people. You really do, and I think the world needs that right now, so we need all the light workers and healers that we can get. So if you have those kind of gifts, please, please, please do work to strengthen them. Find reasons to want to do good. Yeah, so you guys, you are really good. Good, good, good people. Really, really good people. And I think that's why Spirit gave you so many messages. You've got the most messages out of any group. So many. Finds reasons to be happy when it's sad. Yeah. Can feel others' feelings. You guys are empaths and light workers. So if you don't know what an empath is, then please look that up, because I really feel that strongly for you guys. Finds good in anything. Lets people be who they are without trying to change them. Amazing at responding to others' needs. Yeah, you guys, you're really good at healing people. Lets people make their own decisions and likes to help. Gets people. Can stop really negative things from happening. See, you guys, you can really create positive change on a large scale. Can get many resources and make it happen. Yeah, you guys. Wow. Really good at writing. Ooh, lovely, beautiful singing voice. Some of you are singers, or some of you just have a really lovely speaking voice, maybe. All good with music and film and reading and loving people. So yeah, musicians, singers, and the world needs your voice. Can let go when necessary, will stay when it's right. Friends forever. Makes others feel good. Finds life beautiful. Wow, you guys. This is really, really lovely. Lovely energy. Let me just readjust so you can see all your messages. Yeah, I feel a strong sense of power from you guys. Powerful, powerful spiritual energy, and really positive. Really like uplifting, warm, vibrant, healing for other people. And I feel like some of you guys don't even know. I feel like some of you guys have got quite a lot of anxiety and depression and just insecurity and feeling less than. And you can't even see how amazing you are and how much of an amazing influence, positive influence in the world you are. And you really are. You really are. With leadership and community, I feel like you have the power to change other people and to create change within your environment. And I feel not just on a small scale, but also, as I was saying, on a large global scale. I feel like you're able to show other people better ways of doing things. You're able to give other people hope and light. It says that somewhere. Where does it say that? Finds reasons to want to do good. Wasn't that one? But yeah, I feel like you guys do make other people feel good. You do. You find reasons to be happy. And you let other people know reasons to be happy. You're very, very, very in tune with other people. Really are. With gets people, can feel other people's feelings, lets people make their own decisions and likes to help. Like, you're really, really a great friend, and that's why friends forever. The people who you're friends with would love to have you in their life forever. Finds life beautiful. You see the good in things and you show other people better because you see such good in everything. Says beautiful things. And beautiful singing voice. I feel like you really uplift people with the way you phrase things, with just your mannerisms, everything. The words you use, it makes people feel good. It makes people feel better. And it kind of transforms people, I'm seeing. Like, you can transform people's moods, you can transform their aura, you can transform their being with your really good words and your beautiful voice. I feel like you can create magic with your words and your voice. Sorry, I'm just like touching all over these now, but they've got a lot of energy. Yeah, you do make other people feel really, really good. And you're very positive. You're very positive, and I feel like you don't even realize how positive you are. But you are. And I think you feel like you never quite manage, but I'm seeing that you do create a lot of magic in your environment, in your life, and people look up to you. People look up to you and they also really just enjoy your company. You're very sweet, very caring, very loving, romantic, gentle, but also passionate and determined and fiery and willing to like do anything to, not anything, but anything good you're willing to do. Light worker, guys, you really, with this Ace of Wands, this Ace of Wands has got some amazing, magical kind of energy. I feel like you guys really are powerful. Powerful, powerful. You have a lot of creative ideas, you're inspired. Your ideas are inspired. And your ideas are good things. They're things that will be really positive in the world and healing for other people. You're very beautiful, I'm seeing, physically beautiful. But it's like your soul's beauty is even more magnetic than your physical beauty. And I'm seeing that you kind of don't even realize, which makes it even more so. You're just focused on your tasks and what you're doing, your mission. And I feel like you don't even think about how much you're helping other people, but you just are. You just get people and you just allow them to be. And that's healing for them. And them observing you, just staying positive and focusing on what you have to do is healing for them. And you do have very positive thoughts, positive wishes for the world. The things you want are good things, really good things. And you will do them. You have the resources to make them happen. You know how to make it happen. You guys are very calm. You're a very calming influence. You're a very calming influence on other people. You're very good at being still when necessary and just stopping and taking time out to reflect. And you make sure that everything you do is done with... Everything you do is with the very best of intentions. It's very pure. You put light into everything you do. You put light and healing energy and optimism and positivity and love into everything that you do. And that's really valuable for the world on a large scale. The people who you've loved, I feel like you were very forgiving and that was very healing for them. The fact that you loved them unconditionally, even when maybe they weren't so good to you, and you still tried to make them happy and cared about them. You're always trying to make other people happy. You always put other people first. You always make other people... You transform their mood, I'm seeing. Like they could be in a sad mood, and then they see you and feel better because of the beautiful things you say. And your positive outlook and the way you can just get things done. Your attitude is like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. We can make it happen. And that's really magic, I'm seeing. It's your intent, your will to just do whatever needs to be done and succeed. And your strength is your emotions and your inspiration and your creativity and your ability to overcome really sad, hard times by just staying focused on something positive. And that really is amazing. And most people can't do that. I feel like you guys need to protect yourselves better. You get really drained, I'm seeing, because you're so giving to other people. And you're always trying to make things better for other people. But as a result of that, you can kind of not have enough energy left for yourself sometimes. So I think you need to develop really, really good boundaries and protect yourself a little bit better, especially when you're trying to create something really amazing. Especially if you're trying to create something amazing on a large scale, you can't really be concerning yourself with people's like small problems, you know what I mean? That sounds bad, but it's like, if you're a light worker and you're on a light worker mission, and what you're doing is to help, say you've got something that you're trying to do which helps thousands of people versus like an individual person in your life who just wants your time because they're bored. Obviously you care about the person in your life, but if you're focused on trying to help thousands of people versus one, obviously the thousands of people would be the priority over the one. And people who deserve to be in your life should respect that. Honestly, if somebody honestly thinks that their boredom is more important than thousands of people, like healing thousands of people, or in some cases millions of people for some of you guys, then they're really not worth being in your life. But I'm seeing that you care so much about other people that that's hard for you to accept. And I feel like sometimes other people can make you feel so bad that it really does make you forget all these beautiful things about yourself. So you need to develop boundaries, you guys. It's really beautiful how loving and giving and caring you are. It's really, really beautiful. And Spirit's saying, that's amazing. We're so proud of you. We're so happy. You're doing such good work in the world. Spirit is really congratulating you on the work that you're doing. This reading was really important for you guys. And I was asked to put a lot of calming energy into this by Spirit, this particular group. Spirit wanted a lot of calming energy, and I do feel like you guys have been drained by helping so many people on a constantly day by day for years. You guys have been helping people, and some of you don't even realize how much you're giving. It's not even other people taking, it's just that you give a lot. And some people are draining and they take a lot, but whether or not they did, you would still want to give, I'm seeing. And that's beautiful, but you need to take time to recharge and rest and continue to make this magic happen. You're really creating magic in the world, I'm seeing. You're a very lovely person. People fall in love with you very easily. And you're very sexually attractive. You're very powerful. You're very passionate. You have a beautiful singing voice. You're good with music. You are inspiring, positive, motivational, optimistic. You're good at leading other people to change and affecting your environment, like setting trends within your environment, I'm seeing, because people respect you and they admire you. So if you start doing something positive, other people will follow suit. And that's part of your light worker mission, I think. You're one of those people where it's like if you decide to, say, quit drinking, other people around you would think, oh, maybe it's cool to quit drinking. If you decide to go vegetarian, other people would think, oh, maybe that's really cool now. I should go vegetarian. It's like you can create positive change in people by them wanting to be more like you and seeing how positive you are and how loving and how forgiving and how gentle and how passionate and how creative and inspired and true to yourself you are. So please, please, please protect. Share your light, but also protect your light, I'm seeing. Please, guys. You have a very, very, very bright light. It's not just a light, it's a fucking rainbow, guys. You have a rainbow. Sorry for I don't know why I keep swearing today. It's the energy of the day, I swear. Yeah, you guys are really magical, magnetic light workers, beings of light. Please shine that far and wide in the world and continue to be very loving to the people around you, but just show more love to yourself and protect your heart and protect your boundaries. Take the time out. I know you're already good at that, but do it more. Don't feel bad if you isolate yourself. That's good for you. Don't feel bad about it. So thank you so much for watching Group 2. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments how this video resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This is your reading if you chose the gold chain. Let's see what card you have. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. From the Good Tarot, you have the Page of Fire and Temptation, which is the Devil. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Knight of Cups. And then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Transformation and Purification. Very nice. And then I channeled some messages for you before the reading. These are what people would say about you or what Spirit thinks about you. Got friends. Good listener. Really sweet and funny and charming. Believes we can change. Won't stand for meanness or evil. Gets amazing work. believes in God and prays regularly. Says the right thing at the right time. Really beautiful. Realizes when wrong. Protects people from bad. Says kind words for really blessed reasons. Gets really great results when they do anything. Strong and capable of things. Responds with good. Finds reasons to love. Good under pressure. Fixes things that are broken. Makes others feel really good. Doesn't forget easily. Fresh recipes, really good food. Likes to help people. Best lover ever. Lets things go. Rests when needed. Gives really amazing advice. So with best lover ever and the devil here, I feel like I'm beauty, really beautiful. I feel like you guys are really, really attractive and very, very sexy, very sensual, very charming, charismatic. You really draw people in. And also I feel like at the same time, you're pure. You're not like, you've got the devil here, but I'm not feeling that you have that kind of energy. I'm feeling that you have very, very pure energy. It's just that you're very attractive and alluring and kind of addictive, I think. I think other people find your energy addictive. You have the ability to create change in the world and in yourself. I feel like you're always shedding your skin. And I feel like part of this juxtaposition maybe comes from the fact that maybe you used to be quite bad and maybe you've changed your ways and like purified yourself. And that's really attractive. And it's a really great thing. Yeah, realizes when wrong. I feel like you guys have done a lot of self-reflection and changed a lot of things about yourself over the years, transformation here. I feel like you're just constantly checking to see if what you're doing is right or wrong. And when it's wrong, then you change it and find something better. Responds with good. So you always try and find the good things. You always try and find the reasons to love. Find the good in the situation. But at the same time, won't stand for meanness or evil. You're very, very pure. Very, very pure. I feel like you actively probably try and make things better in the world. And you're actively like a force against bad in the world, protects people from bad. You hate to see others in pain. You like to help people. says the right things at the right time. You know how to make people feel really good. That's what Spirit says. And you're really good at everything. If you're in school, then you get really good grades. If you go to a job interview, you probably usually make a really amazing impression and probably get the job most of the time. When you create something, when you turn your hand to something, it always turns out really, really well and inspired. You're funny, you're sweet, you're charming, you're adorable, really. You have a lot of friends, and yeah, got friends, and you're a really great friend. You like listening to people's problems and helping them with their problems. And you're good at like helping other people change, I'm seeing, and inspiring people. And you don't like to see things that are like broken or wrong in the world. You like to make it better. If you see something wrong or broken, you like to say kind words to make people feel better. You like to do good things to make people feel better. Yeah, likes to help people. You're such a good friend, I'm seeing, with the Three of Cups there. And you're very fun to be around with the Page of Fire. I think you're a very exciting person with the Devil and the Eight of Wands and the Page of Fire. Very, very exciting, but also caring and nurturing and loving and a good listener and compassionate. So it's a really nice combination. And yeah, the combination of being pure and being tempting, that's kind of a magical combination. You've got a nice balance between fire and earth and water in this spread. So I feel like you're very nurturing and grounded and down to earth, but then you're also passionate and fiery and sexy and exciting and fun to be around. But then at the same time, you're calm. You know when to rest. You rest when you need to rest. You know when you need to just sleep and stop and just be at peace with yourself. You can get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time, I'm seeing, and create really, really great results. And you guys have a lot of ideas, I feel like. I think a lot of people are attracted to you. You're very, very attractive to a lot of people, and not just because you're beautiful, but because you are very loving and helpful and caring, and you do like to fix things. You like to make other people happy. You like to focus on what's good in the world, and you remind other people what's good in the world. And you're a really good lover, so it's like everyone who's ever had sex with you remembers you and would want to go back again. I feel like your exes probably all want you back. You're that person. Whereas like you left all of them and they wanted you back and you moved on, but they haven't forgotten you. Yeah, it doesn't forget easily. I feel like you have a really good memory and yeah, very sharp mind, but I also feel like other people can't forget you, like you're unforgettable. And you remember things about people that is important to them, like their birthdays and wedding anniversaries. You make people feel really good. Yeah, you're really fun to be around, I'm seeing. You're like the life of the party. Really, really good friend. Somebody who sees the potential in every situation. And somebody who has a strong emotional center that guides them. But also a very strong inner light and an inner fire. So that combination is like a really powerful. It's really powerful. It's like you feel you feel guided, and then you can get a lot done in a short amount of time without really thinking as a result of that combination. And you're able to just like trust the flow and trust the guidance. And when it comes to other people, it's like you're very caring and sweet and nurturing, but at the same time, you're very arousing. I want to say, that's the word I want to say, for the people you date. And like for the people you're friends with, you're really interesting for them, I'm seeing, and just really fun. Like you're that person. If they just wanted to like forget everything in their life and have an amazing time, they would go to you. If they wanted a shoulder to cry on, they'd probably come to you. If they wanted someone to just make them laugh, they'd probably come to you. If they wanted to go out drinking, they'd come to you. They probably would want to message you all day, every day, if you let them. Yeah, I'm seeing you have really nice messages for people. Like you send them funny messages. They appreciate your messages. They think they're cute or funny or caring. People really enjoy talking to you. And yeah, you're really attractive, I'm seeing. Like very temptingly attractive for everyone. Not everyone, but like a considerable amount of people. And you're very, very loving. You love in a very pure way. You do everything in a very pure way. You have a lot of light in your heart, light energy. And I feel like you move fast. I feel like you walk fast, you accomplish things fast, you're efficient. That's the word I want to use. You don't like to waste your time or other people's time. Like when you're with other people, you like it to just be fun and happy. And you like to try and make your life and other people's life as fun and happy as possible, which means that it's best for you to kind of be efficient and get things done as quickly as possible to save your time for enjoying yourself. You're very good at seeing the future as well and planning for the future and getting excited about the future. And I'm seeing you can get weighed down by your emotions sometimes, and I think you might have some, it's not anything negative, but I think like on a personal level, you have some little vices that you maybe give into more than you should. And that can drag you down a little bit sometimes. But I'm seeing that you're like you're your own worst critic. Like people find you really loving and kind and think you say the right things and you make things better. And I feel like you just need to do more of that in your own life, like make your own life better more. Try and fix the broken things in your life. But I don't really need to tell you guys that, because whenever it's time to change, whenever you're doing something wrong and you need to change your ways, then you're very good at doing that. You're very good at cutting out what doesn't need to be there. So while you might have some vices and some maybe little bad habits or things that you enjoy that you do a little bit more than you should, I'm seeing that you're very good at knowing when is too much and stopping or cutting down or whatever, quitting, releasing, eliminating. You're very good at that. Very, very good at that. And I think you're good at bringing other people together. You're very good at resisting anger and being a peacemaker. Like when other people are angry, you can avoid getting angry and just kind of be fun and playful, I'm seeing, and it calms them down. It makes everyone feel better and more peaceful. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the gold bangle with the crystals. Let's see what cards you have. So first of all, I've got some channel messages for you. And you have thinks clearly. gorgeous. Full of life. Pleases other people first. Can bring a smile to anyone's face. Makes really amazing things. Gives many people hope for their future. Good with their hands. Is an amazing parent and will do anything for their children. Loves everyone. Loves being good to everyone. Finds wonder in life. Finds pleasure in life. Gets things right. Very, 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 very clever. Makes things seem better. Looks amazing. Gives really amazing massages. So these are things that Spirit thinks are great about you, or things that other people would say are really great about you. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Four of Pentacles. From the Good Tarot, you have the Two of Fire, the High Priestess, and Cool, which is Judgment. It's very beautiful for Judgment. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Ten of Wands. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Taking Risks and Openness. Very nice. So I feel like one of the things that's really great about you is you guys are confident, you're open to taking risks, you're comfortable in yourself, you've tried a lot of things in the past, you've had failures and you've had wins, so you kind of know what works and what doesn't work, and you're not really afraid. You're not afraid to make mistakes because you know you're going to learn. And you're very open. You don't hide too much of yourself. Like, I'm seeing you're a private person and you like your alone time and you don't like to reveal everything for sure, but you don't hide. You're very honest. I feel like you know when to be open and when to be closed. I feel like you're very spiritual people with the High Priestess here and Judgment. And I feel like you're very in touch with what the universe wants for you. You're very in touch with Spirit. You very much hear your own inner calling. I feel like you're so tuned in that you can't not hear your own inner calling because you're really, 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 really well connected to the divine and to your own higher self. You guys are very powerful spiritually. And in the material world, I feel like you're not in a super like advanced position in the material world yet. With the Two of Fire here, I feel like there's a lot of ideas still and a lot of hope for the future. You might be quite young still. I'm seeing you're willing to put in work to create success for yourself. You're really hardworking. You have a lot of talents. Makes really good things. So some of you guys could be artists or musicians or carpenters, builders, engineers. Gives many people hope for the future, so you guys could be teachers as well. Is an amazing parent, will do anything for their children. So yeah, you guys, if you're parents, then you're really good at that. And if you're not yet, then you would be. Very, 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 very clever, and yeah, I'm feeling that strongly. You guys are really good with your money. You know when to save and when to spend. You're good at budgeting. You don't hold on too tightly to your money, I'm seeing, but you do know how to hold on to it. I'm seeing you sometimes take on too many of other people's problems, but you're generally pretty good at taking time to yourself. I feel like some of you are musicians. You make really beautiful music. I'm feeling a very, very, very strong spiritual energy, and even like psychic for some of you, I would say. But definitely a very strong intuition. I feel like you often know things without being told, like you just know things. I feel like some of you are really good dancers. I'm feeling like a dancing energy. And you really feel like music takes you away to another place. Loves being good to everyone, makes things seem better. I do feel like you guys take on too many of other people's problems, and like you're good at withdrawing, but I think sometimes you do better to withdraw even more. But I'm seeing that you do love being good to everyone. Yeah, good with their hands. I'm seeing strongly some of you could be like carpenters or engineers or painters, sculptors. Gets things right. I feel like you're very considered with everything you do. Even though you take risks, you do take risks and you try new things. You're not afraid to fail. But it's not just... I feel like for you to take a risk, it wouldn't be based on passion or temptation. It might be initially like a passion thing, but it'd be like you had an idea of something that you were passionate about. You thought about it for ages. You probably meditated about it for ages. Really tuned into yourself, tuned into the universe, tuned into spirit. Listened to what answers came to you. And then I feel like for you to take the risk, it would have to be something that really moves you spiritually and you feel guided. And if you're guided, then you would take the risk and be open to whatever happens and take the L. If it's an L, then you take the L. You guys are really good at going with the flow of life. I feel like you really get the flow of life. You get that sometimes you have a lot, sometimes you have less, sometimes you have to hold on, sometimes you have to let go, sometimes you have to move, sometimes you have to stay. You guys really understand. And you're really gorgeous. You look amazing. You have a very, very sharp mind, thinks clearly, very, 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 very clever. And I just feel like you're a positive, light energy for other people. With a 2 of fire and openness, I feel like you're very warm and interesting and fun. Yeah, very warm. I feel like other people find you mysterious and intriguing, like you don't give too much away. You keep your cards close to your chest. But at the same time, you're open and you have a lot to say and really interesting things to say. But you leave people wanting more because you don't put everything out there. I feel like you guys might have moved abroad or you might have travelled or just had a lot of different experiences, and I feel like you've done that alone. Like sometimes you might just pack your bag and move on your own. And that's something that people really admire about you because you're confident. It's like you have such a strong intuition and sense of inner knowing and inner calm that you're willing to just throw your arms up to fate and say, okay, wherever you take me, I'm going. I don't need anything. I don't need a crutch. I don't need somebody else with me. I don't need a plan. I can just go. I can just go. I can just take the leap of faith. If I'm guided to, I know it'll be right. I'm feeling you have a lot of faith. A lot of faith. And you do really like to please other people, I'm seeing. Especially your children, if you have children. And gives really amazing massages. I mean, that's amazing. Amazing skill to have. Some of you might be healers. Yeah, good with their hands, and gives really, really amazing massages. Some of you could be masseuses, for work even. And finds pleasure in life. Looks amazing. Some of you could be beauty therapists, and it's like you make other people feel amazing because you're making them more beautiful. I'm seeing that strongly. There's strong potential, you guys. There's something that you do that makes other people feel beautiful and more full of life. And I feel like you just make the world... I feel like you make the world a more beautiful... a more beautiful, divine place, I want to say. There's like very divine energy over this. It feels like you guys are very connected. Yeah, it gives many people hope for the future. There might be... with the Two of Fire here, there might be some way in which you spread messages, like spiritual messages or messages of hope and inspiration to people. To a lot of people. And I feel like that's amazing. I feel like you're really enlightening people. I feel like you do enlighten people. You give people really great advice. And you're good at looking back and seeing where you went wrong and what you did right, and looking at your own conduct, assessing your own conduct. Being honest with yourself about things and open to change where you need to change. Open to apologize when you need to apologize. You're very good at being quiet and not doing anything when it's time to not do anything, and then doing when it's time to do. You work really hard, I'm seeing. Really hard. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be really rich, and you have the ability to be rich based off of the things that you're really good at. And I feel like at the moment you're feeling an inner calling and you're really going for it. And the universe wants me to gas you up for that and say, congratulations for taking the plunge. And whatever this thing that made you passionate about, might have been a case of you... yeah, I'm feeling for a lot of you, you left a really secure situation where you had money, you had comfort, you had everything you needed, because you were really passionate about something and it was kind of stagnant and stuck. And you kind of left it behind, at least emotionally and spiritually and mentally, even if not physically. And this led you to a really amazing spiritual transformation where I feel like you're very much guided now. You follow your intuition, you follow your sense of what you should be doing. You have a very strong sense of like, this is right now, I need to do this right now. I feel like you don't even think about it, it's just a feeling. You're very empathic as well, I'm feeling. Very, very empathic. But yeah, I feel like some of you left like a country, left a home, left a job. Or when it's needed, you can do that. Like you're okay with leaving secure situations because it's not fulfilling anymore. and because your intuition tells you to. And yeah, you have a lot of plans and ideas, and you're very unique, you're original, there's not really anyone like you. You're different, you're not afraid to be yourself the way some people are. You're private though, you're quiet, and I think that's really great about you, because you have a lot to be proud of, but I feel like, yeah, you don't hide anything, you're open, you're honest, you're real. But you don't brag, you don't boast, you don't show off. You just kind of, like you're loving and kind and you create good things in the world, but you don't shout about it. You just do it and then go and relax on your own and be happy on your own. And whenever you're with other people, you're a really great person to be around. Lovely person, gorgeous, intelligent, gives great advice, does things to please other people, shows other people the wonder in life. So yeah, guys, I feel like you have so much potential, and I feel like right now you might have just like recently been through a process where you've left something because of your intuition and because of your passion and your sense of like, this is what I need to do. And it was a risk, I'm seeing. And right now it might just feel like a lot of hard work. You might feel really oppressed and like you're not getting what you deserve. But I'm seeing that if you continue to follow your sense of what's right, that will never lead you wrong, because you have a very, very, very good close connection with your higher power and with spirit. And you're very good to other people, I'm seeing. And you're very clever, so I feel like just keep doing what you do and know that you're very clever, you're very intuitive, psychic, borderline psychic, very divine, full of ideas, very creative, very talented, able to manifest money and save money, able to let go when you need to let go, able to leave stagnant situations behind, able to take risks, able to be open and also to not share too much when it's needed. You know when to be open and when to be closed. So really great reading, Group 4. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. And check out the other content on my channel. Some of that might resonate with you as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.